Sure.
Out front now, Karen Agnifilo, she's former chief assistant district attorney at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. So, Karen, when you look at this, Trump is alleging that Michael Cohen broke attorney-client privilege. He's talking about all these falsehoods that he put out there. Is there legal merit here? I mean, does he have a case?
It's an interesting case here because, on the one hand, he's saying everything is false, right? So if he was breaching attorney-client privilege, you're doing that by telling things that were said to you in confidence. But so is he saying things that Michael Cohen is saying is true because I told him in confidence and now he's breached that privilege? Or is he saying that the things are false? Because if they're false, why didn't he bring a defamation claim? So it kind of makes no sense. It really reads to me like he's just trying to put his defense in the criminal case out and try and get his statements out there in the court of public opinion. Because if you remember, Judge Merchan basically warned everyone about trying this case in the public and doing anything to affect the criminal trial. Now he's going to say, well, I legitimately was able to put everything out there because it's in the course of litigation. And so it's just the timing is suspect, the claims are suspect. And I also logistically don't see how this is going to work because if in the course of a civil matter, Donald Trump would be subject to discovery and depositions. And what is he going to do? Take the fifth? Because he's going to say, well, there's a criminal trial going on. I can't answer these questions and I can't give you this information. Yet he's the one who allegedly brought this suit. I also think it's worth noting that there is a little bit of witness intimidation going on here as well. And he's just using the court system like he seems to want to do by going after his foes and adversaries.
So when you say witness intimidation, that was one of my thoughts. Is this perhaps in some way an attempt to silence Michael Cohen?
I think it's clear that it is. I mean, he does this after he's been arrested, after he's been charged, and he's basically calling. He has a whole section in there about all of Michael Cohen's lies and what a liar he is. I think he's really trying to intimidate him into not coming forward because the DA's office knows about the fact that Michael Cohen has a conviction for perjury or for lying to Congress and other lies. I mean, that's well known to the DA's office.
Yes.
It's well documented. So really this is a message, I think, to Michael Cohen and others who might want to come forward and give testimony in any situation against Donald Trump. It's a warning. It's look what I'll do to you.